Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I pretty much already have all the footage recording. I'm recording this after the fact. Um, so as you saw in the title of this video, pretty much what's going on is a comparison of my 3-inch catless downpipe with my MBRP catback exhaust. It is the quad tip. Sorry if the video looks kind of shitty. I do kind of record everything at the crack of dawn just because that's the time I have free. Also, I don't know, I like recording at night or around this time just because it calls less attention to myself. But basically, I recently added a resonator the to the system. Now the MBRP catback I have is the one with the quad exhaust tips, non-valved for the S3 and the A3S line. So what I did is I had a vibrant ultra quiet resonator installed, mainly to help with the drone. This exhaust does have some pretty bad, well, I wouldn't say pretty bad, but it's got some noticeable drone when driving. What else? Oh, there's like that that signature rasp that I feel like just about all 4 cylinders have, or at least all 4 cylinder turbo engines that I've had. Around, like that crossover between like 2500 to 3000 RPM, somewhere around there. There's like, or maybe even a little lower than that. It just kind of varies, but there's like a rasp you get. So I added that on to clear that up, and I love it. It sounds so much better. It's actually feels quieter in the cabin. I don't really think that it, decreased volume in any noticeable way, but at the same time, like, it does feel quieter. So on the back, this is where I have everything mounted to. Not sure if you could tell. I wish I had my phone, but I left it in the car. Actually, hold that thought. Pretty much this is how I have it set up, right, as far as getting the audio. Really, on the last two recordings that I did, this arm here, that end where the microphone goes, I actually had that bent down right next to, well, not exactly right next to it, but to the left of the exhaust tip, and just kind of a little above it, where I thought, okay, it's gonna get clear audio, but also you know not get too much wind noise. Obviously that doesn't help to get like a true feel for how the exhaust sounds, and it's kind of not the best in terms of like just an even sound. I am leaving those audio clips or those recordings unedited as far as audio goes, so I'm not gonna mess with the EQ or anything like that, or lower anything. It's just gonna be raw audio recording. I'm gonna try this where you see it extended out now to see if I can get more of an even you know middle positioning of the car, and hopefully not so much wind noise, and um, not so one-sided on exhaust sound. So I'm gonna test a few things out. I feel like maybe if the arm was a little longer and more centered, that'd be better, but I mean, it is what it is. I might get a suction cup that I could just put on the bumper or something and mount the microphone to that, or just get a longer arm. But if I'm able to get some decent audio, that I will edit, right? Like when I'm about to record, I will edit the audio to where it's clear. You have a decent idea of what to expect if you were to do this with this type of setup. But if not, then it just won't be in the video.